YouTube channel. Welcome to my very first video. I am super excited because I've been wanting to start this YouTube channel for a long time. I've always loved kind of rambling, and my brother always said that I talked too much, so I should start a YouTube channel. So let's see how this goes. If you guys are new here and you don't know who I am, which is probably a lot of you, I'm specifically talking to the people that have seen me on Instagram. I will put the link to my Instagram below so you guys can check out my really weird minute videos. Anyway, so today I'm going to show you exactly what each week is going to consist of with these videos. Today we're going to talk about the differences between birthdays here in the US for non-Latinos and birthdays for Latinos. Okay, we're gonna start with the simplest thing. You go to every birthday, and what do you guys do? You guys sing happy birthday. I'm not gonna sing happy birthday because that's not what we Latinos do. So, non-Latinos have happy birthday. Obviously, it's the easiest song. It's like literally less than a minute. But we Latinos like to make things a little bit more difficult. We have something called Las Mañanitas. You learn this as a kid and you literally stand there for about like a minute, 2 minutes, I don't know. You're basically singing this whole song. It's literally like verse, chorus. I'm just kidding, it's not like that. It's a non-traditional one, but every single Latino knows it every time they go to a birthday party. Here in the United States though, we've created this kind of weird, at least in my family, this kind of weird idea that we sing happy birthday and we sing Las Mañanitas. Can you imagine waiting and looking at your cake, like looking at it, and then you still have to sit and go through 2 songs, one of them which is really long, waiting. And then we're going to talk about that later. It comes after the singing. It's the most horrible moment of your childhood, I swear to God. So, Las Mañanitas. We don't exactly know, let's say. They don't really teach us this as we're growing up. We just know that Las Mañanitas has been around for a long time, and we always sing them. So, why do I have a bat, you ask? Because we have arrived to my favorite part of this whole damn video. Let's talk about piñatas. Quick history of piñatas. Originally, piñatas weren't for birthday parties. Yes, you guys are probably like, what? Yes, they were not for birthday parties. Actually, they're for this thing that we do during Christmas called posadas. That's a later video. But originally they were used for posadas. We have parties during posadas, nobody's birthday, unless you're lucky enough to be born during Christmas. But originally, piñatas were used for posadas. When they started transitioning into birthday parties, they started coming up with different designs. Now, a lot of people think that piñatas are originally shaped like this. They're not. Now they're shaped like different characters, like Mickey or whatever you want. Even political. We're not going to get political like Trump. Anyway, but originally, the original piñatas for posadas were something like this. Thank you, tío. Yes, I'm talking to a tío. Why? Because those are the heroes for piñatas. These piñatas, obviously they're bigger because I'm cheap. So obviously these piñatas have a circle and little cones around it. This is the original piñata. This piñata is used for posadas. Then they started transitioning into birthday parties. They filled them with candy. If you were lucky enough, you got really good candy. If you weren't, you got cheap candy that no one knew about. But shout out to those tíos out there though, that go on, climb on rooftops, and maneuver the piñata. Also, for the shout out, thank you tíos, and screw you guys, because you're the reason I can't hit the piñata while I'm blindfolded. Evil, because they're evil. But yes, tíos, usually dads, uncles, are the ones that go up on roofs risking their lives for your damn piñata. And they go and they stand there. And they hold the string and they pull it so the piñata jumps up and down with you. little bit better than that, but it's okay. Yes, that's where the kids take out the anger for the dunking on the face and for making them wait for like 20 minutes because you're singing a damn song. This is where we take out our anger. This thing. So they fill it with candy. And the fun starts. They sing a song. The song literally goes like this. They blindfold you first because they can't get enough of torturing you during your birthday. Then, after they've blindfolded you, they spin you around a couple times. And after you're dizzy, they sing when you start hitting the piñata. Ya le diste uno, ya le diste dos, ya le diste tres y tu tiempo se acabó. You got 3 chances. 3 to break that freaking piñata. You are the god of the whole birthday party if you break the piñata. I've never been that god. So, they're singing the song. And this is what happens. Seriously? I'm a god. I am now a god. Was anyone here to see? No. No. And then people turn into savages. I'm literally talking about children. Children, they attack the piñata. They attack it. I mean, this is literally where friendships are destroyed and alliances are made. Suddenly. This is literally where everything turns savage and you just see a bunch of people diving for them. Like a clip shown here.
Do you have a clip?
Yeah, actually I found it on YouTube. Now if you have good parents or good family members, they give you really good candy. Let's pick one from the ground and see what you would get if you were quick enough. Yeah. We have a telón. Now, a lot of people know what these things are. You literally just open them and they grow hair made of tamarind or tamarindo. There you go. You eat it. What else do you get? Oh yeah. You get a lollipop covered in chile. This is the thing about Mexican candy. We don't like sweet. We like spicy and sweet. All of our candy has to do with spices. So these are the type of candies that you would get. If your family was, not that into candy, you would get cheap candy that no one knew about. Like, for example, these horrible things. What are these? I want a real, if you're gonna give somebody a hot dog, get them an actual hot dog. These are just gummies.
I like those.
We have one weird one in the back that likes these. You can have them. But that's what we have, and that's what we take as memories. Next, we're gonna talk about birthday cakes. Oh Lord. So obviously in a Mexican family, this little cube of cake isn't enough because we eat like there's no tomorrow. But usually you get the idea.
For the sake of saving money.
Yeah, for the sake of being cheap and saving money, we're gonna say that this is a whole cake, okay? You're sitting there and you're waiting for las mañanitas to be over. That takes like 20 minutes. Okay, not that much, I'm exaggerating, but it takes a long time. You're sitting there and you want to eat the cake, but you know in the back of your mind, that's not gonna happen. So you're sitting there in fear. The mañanitas are singing. So they're done singing las mañanitas, and they tell you, "Sóplale, mija, sóplale." So you there, make you wish. You take your time because you know what's coming up next. They proceed to take off the candles. And then they go, Mordida, Mordida. And behind you there's an ant that literally says, Yo te cuido, mija. I'll take care of you. No one's gonna touch you. You have a significant amount of trust. And you go, okay. My aunt protecting me. And you go, from everyone else trying to put your head in there. And this is your childhood during your birthday parties.
No, don't eat it because you're vegan.
I'm trying now. I in my mouth. Anyone in my nose. We still eat this though. So, even if there's boogers in it, this cake will still be eaten. And if your face is too big and took over the whole cake, they get an extra one. That one you don't get your face dunked in, thank God. But you can see why I haven't had a birthday since I was probably 10. Birthday parties stopping about the child when the sun goes down because it's no longer la mañana. Las mañanitas are done with, over with. Now it's the adult time. Oh yeah, when the sun goes down, someone could walk into the party and not know that it was a children's party. Why? Because all your tias and all your tios are sitting around talking. And the beer comes out and your uncles are sitting around there while your kids are asleep on the table and it's like midnight. No, sí, es que la vida muy difícil. Talking about life, talking about y si hubiera, talking about, sí, pues esta fiesta estuvo bien chingón tú, chingón, yeah, and then they take it. Yeah, I can't do this. Beer. Anyway, this is what the party turns into. Once the sun goes down, you go down. And once the children go down, your uncles leave drunk, smashed from the party and you never get to see them. Be like, hey dad, the next day, like, hey dad, why is Tío sleeping on our table in the backyard? No, es que mi hijo no pudo manejar. He was too drunk. Yeah, that's what we wake up to the next day and then we have to clean. Oh yeah. Some people actually get lucky enough to get a jumper in Latin birthday parties where kids start fighting for no reason. This is not bad. I'm going first. You know, Latino thing. All around, non-Latino birthday parties, I think, could be seen as a little bit more civilized. But that's the great thing about being Latino, is that you grew up in this environment and you enjoy every single minute of it, whether it's a bad moment or a good moment. That's what you love about things. That's why I love Latino birthday parties. And everyone has their own picking, you know? We mix and match. Maybe birthday parties in Mexico are way bigger than ours here, but it's about keeping the tradition. And it's about always enjoying and making memories. So I'm always gonna have these memories. I'm always gonna be eating Mexican candy. I'm always gonna want to hit a piñata. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed a little insight on what Mexican Latino birthdays are all about. If you ever get a chance to join in on one, don't be afraid to join in on hitting the piñata. Everyone looks ridiculous behind the blindfold. Trust me, we all laugh together. I'm gonna keep my little trophy here because it's the only one I've ever ripped or broken. But anyway, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to hear the rest of Las Mañanitas fully, we're gonna put a link in the description box below. And like always, I hope you guys have a good day. And today we're gonna do a little mini series things where I'm gonna try different flavors. So today we have lime jarritos. Let's try it. Yeah, it's as good as I remember. All right, guys. Alright, guys. Mexicana, Americana. In my nose. Give me the jacket. To my nose.
Are you going to start cleaning?